Hello, Dan McClosky here. For the next hour, you'll be hearing part 2 of an interview I conducted with legendary singer and songwriter Van Morrison. The interview took place in 1971 at his house in Fairfax, which is in Northern California. It's a great snapshot of Van Morrison when his career was really taking off. We're going to open with a 1974 live recording of his with a great song written by Ray Charles, I Believe to My Soul.
Do you like being in front of a big audience?
What I really dig is playing for people who who dig what I'm playing. That's really what I dig. But there seems to be like another audience that you have to cater for. I mean, like I noticed it all playing like in the last couple of years. for a start, you have to play. I mean, you have to play a lot of gigs, to get by, to make enough bread to get by, because that's the way it's oriented.
You mean in America or just anywhere?
Anywhere at all.
Well, how about with records though, and record sales?
Well, I wasn't really seeing any bread off record sales, because I was spending a lot of money on making the records up front, a lot of production costs.
Even the recent ones on Warner's?
Oh yeah. But I don't really like to get into that. I mean, that's my business manager takes care of that. But I wasn't really seeing that much bread. And to run a band, to keep a whole band together, keep it functioning, you need a lot of money coming in. I mean, you don't need money that you can't wait on. I mean, money from the records and stuff like that comes in later. But when you've got a band, you can't afford to wait around for that, because there's mouths that have to be fed. So you got to do this gig and that gig and the other gig.
And you have to play places like the Coliseum.
You have to play big places. Yeah.
Have you ever played at places big as the Coliseum? Like a 15,000 seater. Have you played things like that, like Madison Square Garden?
Oh no, not that. I mean, I don't think I'll ever get into playing that. What I would really like to do, man, is just go and play in clubs for people who wanted to hear my music. That's what I'd like to do. But that's impossible, because you can't do that and still exist and keep a band together.
Yeah.
Because the amount of money that's got to come in to make everything run, I mean, it's high, to pay all the overheads. So I mean, if you ended up just playing clubs, you wouldn't make it. So you gotta take these offers that people give you about, playing in blah blah hall, because I mean, there are those people that buy the records too. I mean, you gotta play for them too, because they're keeping you alive. So I mean, you don't turn your back on that.
Yeah.
It's not easy, no matter what way you look at it.
How do you feel when you have to go on a big tour, like, 30 cities and that kind of thing?
Well, I think the music suffers. I think I could put out much better music if I had it down to where I could write it and put it together, record it, and play it whenever it was like together to play. In other words, the concept of going on tour to me doesn't make sense, because there's so much stuff involved just in getting out there. There's so much that's got to be taken care of to get out there that, a lot of times you don't feel like playing, right? And if you don't feel like playing that night because of all the hassles you've been through, you don't play your best music.
Yeah.
You don't put out your best creativity.
What does it cost for a band to be on tour, like a day, just expenses? $1,000?
Oh man, it costs
$2,000?
just taking planes alone, just getting from A to B on a plane. It takes anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000 just to get everybody around, get them functioning.
Will you have to go back on the road soon to do a big tour to continue to make bread?
Oh, I don't think I'll ever, go on a big tour. I've gotten to the point where I'm more interested in the music I'm doing than touring. I'll be playing gigs. I know that, but I want to put out music, right? And in order for me to put out music, I can't be worried about doing tours all the time. I can't get it, put everybody together and orient them to doing a tour if I'm trying to create my music and put it out. So mostly I'm trying to put all my energy in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really what I want to do, I don't want to go out and play the same song that I've been playing, 3 years ago. I've got, if there's something else going on. A record is like...
And that's what an audience can't understand,
You've got 20 minutes aside on a record, and there's stuff I haven't even got on record yet. You know what I mean? There's a lot more music than that, than the 40 minutes that's on the record.
Yeah.
And you can't just go out and play the record all the time. Does that make sense to you?
Sure. How does it feel when people, when you have to play someplace where they just know your hits, a small, town in the Midwest or something? Does it just must really irk you? Must really get you mad? Do you have to hear those same requests shouted over Gloria?
No, it doesn't really make me mad, man. Because when I see where a lot of other people are at, it really makes me feel good to play for those people what they want to hear. Sometimes you get okay. You feel in the back of your head, well, what am I doing playing old material? But in the long run, because people I speak to, I speak to these musicians, man, and they're like dying to get a hit record. They're so keyed up and so uptight about not having a hit record that they're not doing anything. So when I see people like that, man, I realize how lucky I am, because I've had a lot of hit records, and I'm gonna make some more, because I know how to do it.
Yeah.
I know what people want. I know what people want to hear.
And your
take on my Jack. Do you get out much and hear other musicians? And
No, I don't hear a lot of them, but like, I mean, I talk to a lot of them, you know. And like, you know, in the business, man, you get together with people and, you hear, I mean, what they rap about. You know, it's like a grapevine thing.
mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I'm sort of tired of hearing it through the grapevine, really. But, I mean, like, everybody's always got something to talk about, or something that's not working for them, I mean, I'd like to hear more people than I hear now. I'd like to hear more, but I just, like, right now, I'm pretty busy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I just got here a couple of months ago, and I'm still busy because I'm putting together more material to record. Maybe when I'm not so busy, I'll get to hear more people. I heard the MJQ about 3 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You like jazz?
Yeah, I like their kind of jazz. I like the MJQ. I mean, I don't like everything I hear. I mean, I'm not like a jazz nut that hears everything comes down the pike. But I know I hear what I dig. I dig. I dig them. I dig.
A lot of your music is very jazz influenced.
Dig Cannonball Adderley, that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And like I dig a lot of jazz that makes sense and that it doesn't really get that far out.
So much of your music is jazz influenced. It seems the horns and just the feeling. It's almost like a jazz band.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. The leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. The night's magic seem to whisper and hush. The soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning has come. I know now the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. then I know how much you want me that you can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, oh, my love? The cover of October skies. All the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to place to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. In all the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. In all the soft moonlight seems to shine in your place. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, oh, my love? Or can I just make some more romance with you, oh, my love? One more moon dance with you in the moonlight on a magic night. Magic night. Can I just have one moment dance with you, my love?
I'm curious to know how you cope with being a, quote, rock star, unquote. I mean, because you come across like a really natural person. You know, and yet there are people that'll come up to you and say, "Oh, Van Morrison," you know, and you must get hassled a lot.
That's kind of. I don't think of myself as a rock star to begin with. I just don't think of myself that way. I think of myself as being a singer. First of all, a singer, then second, a writer. Or maybe they both go together now, and like then I think about being a musician. But I think that thing is a whole other side. I mean, that when you mention that, I think immediately of show business.
Mm-hmm.
I think of like the whole show business syndrome, and how phony that build up is. To like make people that think that there are such things as superstars and all that. I can see that somebody starting out, it would seem very important for them to like be a star, for somebody who's like really wants people to like really dig them. Of course they want to be a star, but it all depends which level you want people to dig you at,
Yeah.
And I'd rather people dig me for actually what I'm doing, rather than what people say I'm doing.
Well, do you get hassled much?
I don't get hassled that much because I'm sort of upfront about it, so I don't get hassled. I mean, I don't pretend.
Uh-huh.
I mean, a lot of people would want me to pretend that I think I'm a star or
And
something.
dress real fancy and...
Yeah, and go and hang out with everybody who it's in to hang out with.
Uh-huh.
But seeing as I don't do it, then they don't attract those kind of people.
How does it feel when people tell you you're really great when you know you played a bad set?
Oh, well, I just don't feel anything. You know, when I know I've played a bad set, it doesn't matter what anybody says. I mean, they can come up and, you know, scream in my ear,
Mm-hmm.
and it won't make any difference. And it doesn't make any difference to anybody who's really true to what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, it gives you a great lift when you know that you've done a good show. When you know you did it and people come and tell you, you know, you did it. You know, that's when I know, because I can see it in their eyes. But, you know, as far as people saying to me, hey, that was groovy, you know, it just means that.
Mm-hmm.
It just means, you know, it was, I mean, like, what did they get out of it?
Yeah.
How groovy was it? Did they get any kind of depth about it, or was it just groovy? Because, I mean, like, almost everybody now is groovy. I mean, like, you know, you pick up a magazine, man, everybody's groovy. Everybody's making a scene. You know, everybody's, like, getting standing ovations and stuff like that. But, you know, I mean, it makes you feel good, like, when you get off and then other people get off. I mean, that's like the high.
Mm-hmm.
That's the highest peak you can reach. But if you know something was wrong, or
Yeah.
you know you didn't put in your best performance, I mean, you know, it doesn't really mean much.
Do you get all worked up for a show? Do you get tense at all before, let's say, you're going to play the Fillmore for 3 or 4 days?
Oh yeah, I mean, I really get nervous. It's, you know, kind of like just what we were talking about. You know, people thinking of you as like being something you're not. It kind of freaks me out that somewhere in the back of a lot of people's minds, they think you're something else, you know. And you can't, if you play what you really want to play, you know, you always think that maybe, you know, maybe you're not playing for all the people you should. You know, or maybe they think you should give them this song at this time. You know, I mean, it's just hard to judge because everybody's different. Like, for instance, I go places and people say, why don't you play Here Comes the Night? I mean, I could no more relate to Here Comes the Night than I could to playing a Frank Sinatra number.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, at this point of my life, I can't relate to it because under the circumstances that it was done, it was, you know, it was totally relevant to where we were at, and
Yeah.
you know, even now it's more relevant. And so, I mean, there's that thing, and there's like the thing about, you know, people say to me, well, what about Astral Weeks? You know, why don't you do the numbers off that? Well, for me to get that together and really do Astral Weeks the way it should be done, it needs a lot of work. I mean, it would need months of preparation, months of rehearsal, months of finding the right place to do it. You know, you just can't go and do that album off the cuff type of thing. You know?
Was that album arranged from one side or the other, totally worked out?
No, it wasn't as worked out as it should have been. I mean, I wasn't given much time to record it. As a matter of fact, they said to me, you know, let's do these sessions and get the album out. At that point, I wasn't producing and I didn't have much of a say, except I did get say in the musical direction and, you know, working with the arrangers and the arranger who did the strings and all that. Like, I could have had more artistic say as well. There was a lot that wasn't uncovered, you know. It was kind of, to use the word, rushed. It was kind of rushed. Could have been a lot more time and went into it. But it came out pretty good anyway, you know.
To be born again from the far side of the ocean. If I put the wheels in motion, and I stand with my arms behind me, and I'm pushing out the door, could you find me? Would you kiss my eyes, lay me down? Is silence easy to be born again? To be born again. There you go, standing with the look of avarice, talking to Hugh Ledbetter, showing pictures on the wall, whispering in the hall. I'm pointing a finger at me. seeing that he's got clean clothes, putting on his little red shoes, seeing that he's got clean clothes, putting on his little red shoes, pointing a finger at me. Standing in your side rest, trying to do my very best, looking straight at you, coming through, darling. Yeah. If I ventured in the slipstream between the viaducts of your dream, where a mobile steel rims crack and the ditch in the back road stop, could you find me? Would you kiss my eyes and lay me down in silence, easy to be born again, to be born again, to be born again, to be born again. In another world, darling, in another world, in another time, got a home on high. Ain't nothing but a stranger in this world. I'm nothing but a stranger in this world. I got a home on high in another land, so far away, so far away. We up in the heaven, we up in the heaven, we up in the heaven. In another time, in another place, in another time, in another place. Ooh. In another time, in another place. Another face.
You're listening to part 2 of a 1971 interview with Van Morrison. It took place at his house in Fairfax, California.
How do you feel about people crashing your sessions? Do you like to have totally closed sessions with just the band?
Yeah, I do, because I think you're there to work.
Mm-hmm.
You came there to get something done, and a lot of people hanging out of the session are just like really wasting your time, because they're stopping you from getting done what. It is when it comes down to it, it's your job, right? So a lot of people hanging around just make it hard. I mean, sometimes, you know, you look at their faces when you're doing something, you know, and whatever their expression is sometimes turns you off, you know, and sometimes it turns you on. But like either way, it's better if you just go there to do it and do it, you know.
Do you ever do a number where you have the drummer and the bass player maybe lay down basic beats, and then you'll go in and play something, and then somebody else would do something?
No,
and,
I never work like that. If I got into working like that, I wouldn't enjoy it. I don't think working like that.
You've got to get the feelings off the other musicians as you're doing a number.
No, not entirely. I usually have it planned out. I mean, like I had most of the arrangements like already before I go in. I usually have the arrangements thought out.
Mm-hmm. Do you write music or read music?
No, I don't write it for the sessions, but I mean I can write it if there's something I really want to remember. I can write it, but I don't have to really write that much for the sessions or anything like that. It's like I have a standard thing, like not a set, I guess, some kind of pre-planned idea, right? About like a horn riff, you know, and if anybody can embellish that riff or color it, you know, some other way, or a guitar riff, or if somebody comes up with a riff that fits in with an idea that I have that the riff would go with. I mean, usually, but there's a foundation. It's never done like a jam or anything. Yeah. There's always something concrete. And like,
there's a lot of room for improvisation, though. Your musicians get a chance to do their own thing.
Yeah, they get a chance to blow. I give the musicians a lot of room to make their identity known. You know, whether it's on a record or live. I mean, all the cats, you know, sort of get a chance to, you know, make themselves, you know, clear on a record.
Yeah. I notice when you're performing live, you never say anything or say very little to the audience. Do you feel that it would detract from the performance?
No, I'm just not into you know, doing any kind of MC thing. Or
is it out of shyness or?
Yeah, basically. I mean, I can't really. I've never done it. I can't really relate to doing it. I mean, it's just like, if I did it, I would be putting it on.
Yeah.
I mean, if I got up and started, you know, doing that bit, you know, I would just be like being somebody else for that time. You know, I'd be acting like that. You know. So I don't get into it much.
Okay.
Well, I'm caught one more time up on Cypress Avenue. Well, I'm caught one more time up on Cypress Avenue. And I'm cocking in a car seat, and I'm looking straight at you. And all the little girls are something. On their way back home from school. All the little girls are something. On their way back home, school and it's about one 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 about one. Call the autumn town fool. Yeah, my tongue gets every. Yeah, my inside shake just like a leaf on a tree. If I go walking by the railroad, come my lady. Rainbow ribbons in her hair. Yonder come my lady. Ribbons in her hair. Six white horses in a carriage. Just returning from the fair. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am right now I'm caught. One more time. Way up on the avenue. Yes, I'm caught. Again. Way up on the avenue. And we're extremely wasted. And we're trying to get it back to you. Because nobody. No, nobody. Nobody. Starting loving you, baby. You say in France. And 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 be whistling. And you were standing there. And you were standing there. There. All your revelation. All your revelation. And all your revelation. When we to come. When we to come. And all your revelation. All your revelation. When we to come. 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 And I said, this is what I said. Baby! They said, "20 after." Baby!
What time is it?
It's time you had it, and I haven't time to give it to you. Baby! Baby! It's too late to stop now.
You've been listening to part 2 of an interview I conducted with legendary singer and songwriter Van Morrison back in 1971 in Fairfax, California. We just heard a composition written and performed by Van Morrison. It's called Cypress Avenue. It was recorded at a live concert in the summer of 1973. Let's hear another recording from the same live album, this one originally popularized by Bobby Blue Bland. It's called Ain't Nothing You Can Do.
When you got a headache, headache powder soothe the pain. Go right back to sleep, and you feel alright again. When you got a backache, little rubbing will see you through. When you got a heartache, there ain't nothing you can do. There ain't nothing you can do. There ain't nothing you can do. When you got a heartache, there ain't nothing you can do. A man can't break a stone, so I tried another lick. This man can't break his ice, Lord, so I tried another pick. And electric lights go out, candlelight will see you through. When you got a heartache, there ain't nothing you can do. There ain't nothing you can do. There ain't nothing you can do. When you got a heartache, there ain't nothing you can do. Hey! Man can't break a stone, so I tried another lick. This man can't break his ice, Lord, so I tried another pick. Electric lights go out, a candlelight will see you through. When you got a heartache, there ain't nothing you can do. There ain't nothing you can do. Hey! There ain't nothing you can do. Hey! When you got a heartache, there ain't nothing you can do. Every time I think about it, every time I think about it, when you got a heartache, there ain't nothing you can do. Every time I think about it, every time I think about it, every time I think about it.
That's Van Morrison's version of Ain't Nothing You Can Do. It's originally a Bobby Blue Bland classic. Van Morrison has had an illustrious and productive career with over 55 albums to his name, and he's now still going strong in his 80s. Well, I hope you enjoyed this 2-part interview with one of the great singers and songwriters of our time. We'll close out the program with Into the Mystic, and that's from Van's 1970 album, Moondance. This is Dan McClosky saying thanks so much for listening.
We were born before the wind, also younger than the sun. Yeah, the bonnie boat was one as we sail into the mystic. Hark now, hear the sailors cry. Smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the mystic. And where that foghorn blows, I will be coming home. Yeah, when the foghorn blows, I wanna hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And magnificently we will fold into the mystic. When that foghorn blows, you know I will be coming home. And when that foghorn whistle blows, I gotta hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And together we will float into the mystic.